This is the embryonic development of a sea urchin in stop motion. First, we will see the fertilization process. The sperm's contact with the egg surface begins metabolic reactions in the egg that start embryonic development. The acrosomal reaction is triggered, which is when the acrosome at the tip of the sperm releases hydrolytic enzymes that digest material surrounding the egg. The cortical reaction also occurs, which is when there is a rise in calcium that stimulates cortical granules to release their contents outside the egg. This causes the formation of a fertilization envelope that functions as a slow block to polyspermy. The egg is now activated because of the increases in the rates of cellular respiration and protein synthesis by the egg cell. Now cell division begins.
Fertilization is followed by cleavage, a period of rapid cell division without growth. Cleavage separates the cytoplasm of one large cell into many smaller cells called blastomeres. There is polarity in these cells due to the distribution of yolk. Sea urchins have holoblastic cleavage, which is complete division of the egg because it has little or moderate amounts of yolk. Sea urchins have radial cleavage, like other deuterostomes. Like embryonic cleavages in other organisms, sea urchin cleavage divisions are reductive, meaning that they result in more cells, but without an increase in the total volume of the embryo.
Now we move on to gastrulation. The blastula is a ball of cells with a fluid-filled cavity called a blasticle. A single layer of cells surrounds the blasticle. Mesenchyme cells, the red ones in our model, migrate from the vegetal pole to the blasticle. The vegetal plate forms from the remaining cells of the vegetal pole and buckles inward through invagination. The newly formed cavity is called the archenteron, and this opens through the blastophore, which will become the anus.
The sea urchin does not go through the neurulation process. Neurulation is when the neural tube is formed, which causes the creation of the spinal cord in the brain. However, sea urchins are not vertebrates, so they do not go through this process. Here's a fun fact about sea urchins. Red sea urchins have the longest lifespan on Earth. They can survive up to 200 years in the wild. Whoa!
Whoa.